We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner, but foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
So he sets him down swinging. Rafael Devers goes down for the first out of the game. Here's J.D. Martinez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Pedroia at second. Verdugo is over at first with 1 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Santander looks up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 43 on the year for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar.
The right fielder.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and an even 40 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 1st. Boston leads it 3-0. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
In now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the 1st, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Batting second, the 3rd baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner, but foul. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2.
Nope.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Hit down the line at first. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball well outside.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 26 home runs, and 60 runs batted in. 2-0 now. Runners on first with one down. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1. Here it is.
Full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone. And here's Renato Nunez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Again, another foul ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. So a two-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So coming to the plate, Austin Hayes comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-1 to count. Pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Iglesias now at short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting in, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. So far this year against Southpaws, Vasquez is below the Mendoza line, batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3.
Orioles, the catcher.
Fouled off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
David.
Chris Davis at the plate now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and please act Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Standing in, Hanser Alberto. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lays off 2-2 now. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Anthony Santander would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch. Looking at his career totals, Santander is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Ball one, taken just off the inside. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but he doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Was a strikeout victim in his first try. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Baltimore's out in front, 6-3.
6点取られるとはね。
Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
今のは甘かったな。持っていけそうな感じ。
1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Kevin Pillar is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Now the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Well, he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The bat, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
No ball,
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's a classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
3 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
インコースの球が止まりられないですね。ボール球なんですね。
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
あれがフランと折れたらもうこのピッチャー終わりでしょうね。
Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Ready now, Ramon Urias hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Ryan Brazier answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll go back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, fouled away. In his career, Pedroia has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Bouncer to the left side. Alberto has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
the center
So a
fielder,
runner in scoring
number
position
99.
with 2 men gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
健太さ
2 out here and a runner
ん、
at
初回
second.
にね、マルティネスさんのスリーランで
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the
考
Red
えられない
Sox.
みたいな。
Can't cut into that
で、ま
6-3
た2回
deficit.
に3点取られて、
Into the
ま
box
あ、
now,
よう打ち
Panzer
ますね、ほん
Alberto.
ま
He
に。
starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get
不
to
思議
him
な
here?
チームで
I'm
す
not
ね。
sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a
も
lot
う
of
先
strikes.
発
They
変え
might
まし
want
た
to
から
start
ね。
swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
さすがに6点取られたらもう変えましたよ。
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And it's quickly 0-2.
まあでも向こうもおそらく先発がもうスタミナが
Swung
な
on
くなり
and
そうな
missed.
んで、
Really fooled him that
2番
time for the
変わる
first
と思
out.
うんですけど。
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Starts him out with a slider for a
まあ
strike.
でもマル
He's
ティネス
hitless
さん
in
が
his 2
ね、
at-bats so
か
far.
なりスリーラン打ったから、あれは良かったですね。
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses 2-1. Back up the middle. Roya fields it cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting. The
ああ、
designated
今のところね、
Colorado.
途中経過があれって、
So bases are empty here with 2 on, and digging in next at the plate, Leonardo Nunez. First pitch on its way, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
3-1. Anthony Santander would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Fouled off. The next 3-2.
粘りますな。
Comes with the
Nah,
fastball, but it's
foul.
outside for ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps
よう
in.
見てま
He
す
can
よね。
really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
うん。
Matt Barnes takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground towards second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap.
でもまだまだね、どこでどうなるかわからんから、何点っていうのもわからんですよ。
All smiles, 3 for 3, get the party started.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Barnes has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They still lead it 6-3. Sean Armstrong takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
さあ、この中継ぎをまた攻略せんと。
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And he misses again, ball 3. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Devers rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
まずは1点ですが、ダブルパーフェクト。
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1, the count to Pillar.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
2-1. To short.
いやー、これは引っ掛けた。
And that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
なのでもど真ん中やった。
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now that's popped up. Davis in the foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting, the first
餃子2人前。
Dalbec.
Now in the box,
Nice.
Bobby Dalbec. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball
Ah,
right there.
とりあえ
Good
ず
pitch.
1点は
If
返
he
したん
wants to
で
get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's falling
Oh,
behind now,
oh.
Good
3-1.
job to work the
入って
count,
こ
put
ないですか
himself
ね。
back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Oh, やばい。
Tried to hold up there.
Oh.
Peeled down to first and no
リング
swing.
食われるか
Here's
な思っ
ball
たんですけ
2.
ど。上品な手の入れ方ですね。
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken,
Oh,
ball 3.
2 on, 2 out, with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here. Give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on it.
Likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3. Red Sox strive for a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox 4. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Severino.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
ヤンキースも1点差で今のとこ負けてますが。
Now the 2-1 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The next 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. On the run is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good curveball, strike 2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still lead at 6-4. Paul Fry will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Oh, they pull the string with a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter number 50.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Dustin Pedroia. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Liner towards second. This is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 99.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And oh, not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the play. 3-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains steady at 6-4. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pop straight up. Barnes will do this himself, and that's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
1-0.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
最後あともう少しが遠いから、まだまだわからんですよ。何が起こるかね。3アウトになるまでは。
Is taken for ball 2.
意外とつながりだしたらつながり
breaking
ま
balls
すからね。
missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
まだまだわからん。
There's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 6-4. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
左を続々と投入してくるから。
Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
スライダーシンカー。
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy kind of a chance to be the guy.
9点取ってますよ。やたら打ってますな。
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's outside.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And no one will get this one.
シンカースか。そうね。
Today's game, everybody's
な
trying
ん
to
と
work
か
off
バ
the
ット止
mound
まり
to
ま
the
したけ
south,
ど。
trying to elevate that heater.
際どい
He
とこ
wanted
です
that
な。
pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes on the run for it to the track, and that one is
さすが
gone.
ですな。叩き込みましたら第44号。
So a solo shot here to left center field.
決まってま
This
した
will
け
make
どね。
things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
低めのストレートです。
Now batter. The right fielder.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for
キ
time.
ラーさんの一つか。かといって左のね、このまま行きましょうか。
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
まあ
point.
ノーヒットとはいえ、パワーはあるんでね。
0-1, here's the pitch.
うわ、危ね。
That's out, 1-1. That's
こ
it.
れはボール。 これもボール。
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Set, here's the 3-1.
さすが4番ですな。
Grounder down the line at third.
これは
Alberto gloves it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox 5.
そうなんだ。打順チャンス。
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip.
8回
The
の裏。
designated hitter. Renato Nunez.
Austin Bryce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed in that strike
この
one.
回はもう完全オリジナル打順ですからね。一番打率が低い人を一番に持ってきてますからね。
Line hard to the left side. Foul.
で、並びに1番、2番と持ってきて、4番が一番打率がいい人を持ってきて、2番目にいい人を3番に持ってきて、
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and he pops
それ
him
以
up.
降は
Looks
そ
to
の
be
まま
playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for
5、
out
6、
number
7、8、
1.
9ですね。
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony.
それでやって今、機能してるんですね。
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up. From the stretch.
Whoa, that's down.
まあ、すべては打率次第ですよね。
The 1-0.
まあパワーがあろうがなかろう
Looks
が
like he's pitching
打
pretty
率が良け
cautiously
れば
right
4
here,
番
but
にしま
that
すから
happens
ね。
when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Up next for the Orioles. the
Digging
center
in,
fielder.
Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
No, inside. Ball, that's off the plate.
チーム2位のホームランバッターを4番にするんですか。
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to
ダ
avoid
ブ
the
ル
double
プレーじゃな
play.
いのか。
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
So striding forward now, Pedro Severino. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Pilar's there.
よ
And
っ
the
し
inning
ゃ
is
さ
over.
あ、ファイナルラウンド。
One left for the Orioles. They lead it, however,
ああ、
it's
抑え
6 to
くる
5.
でしょ、これ。
Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Givens.
Coming to the plate now.
Darvish
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
スライダー、チェンジ、ストレート。
First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball.
Givens,
さあ、
right-hander who
冷静に
stands in
極め
even
て、
6 feet. He was taken in the second
攻
round
略せな
back
ダ
in
メ
the
ですな。
2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned
う
himself into
ん、
a
まだ
really
わか
nice
んない
ball
です
player.
よ、何が
I
起こ
wouldn't
る
put him
か。
on the
1
superstar
点や
level,
からね。
but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a
Oh.
career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
まあ、ファーボールでもね、ランナー出てくれてもいい。
Now here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-1 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
ああ、遅れてましたか。
And it's fouled away.
ストレート。
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And a big pitch coming here late, so we'll step out and ask for time. Kevin Pilecki will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Kevin Pilecki.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
もうちょいですね。
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so before games, it happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Means earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Eduardo Rodriguez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Michael Givens closes the door for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
3点取ってんのにまた3点取られるっていうの
Time
は
of the
ね。
ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
はーい。で、しかもまたこの後もう一発撃たれてますからね。これでいきなりもう1回で追いつかれるっていう。ここでまた抜けていくんですよね。 まあまあ、2勝1敗なら全然いい方ですよ。この苦手なオリオールズ相手に。まあ、この8回もね、マルティネスさんが一発また打ったから、まあ、次はレイズとの直接対決ですね。あれ。さっきの抑え25セーブ上げてるんですね。まあ、これで連勝は止まって、ヤンキース負けてますね、やっぱり。問題は順位。で、ヤンキース負けて、レイズが試合がなかったんで、さあ、順位の方は、0.5 だけ下がりましたね。まあまあ、全然いい方ですよ、これは。ヤンキースが 2.5。ちょっとだけ落ちてきましたね。10位に。これ買っとったらまたね、面白かったんですけど、まあまあ、それでも 0.5 やからね、まだまだええ方ですよ。で、あとは、レイズは多分ね、今まで1回しか負けてなかったと思うんですけど、相性はいいんですよね。レイズ。ここで1回負けてるんですけどね。それ以外が、この辺も勝ってますもんね。ここ3連勝してますからね。で、4月も勝ってるんですよね。これ3連勝で。相性はいいんですよね、なんか。今んとこ、1回しか負けてないんですよ、レイズは。8勝1敗ですか。すごいですね。かなり相性はいいですね。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。はーい、お疲れ様でした。 今から24連戦か。それはできないですね。やっても次のレイズ戦まででしょう。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。